I look at it, when I saw the involvement of the CSO and the chief of staff of the same local government, that part of those people that battered the sole administrator of the local government, I wondered why. The action totally, it was condemnable. It was not a welcome development at all. But at the same time, I want other leaders across the country to learn from that. Before now, I think all these political leaders, they've taken the docility of Nigerians for granted. They've taken the docility of Nigerians, the simplicity of Nigerians, they've taken it for stupidity. So they believe they can be appointed or elected to an office and they become an oppressive element. But with this thing that has happened, it's like a serious reawakening that Nigerians are no longer what the politicians, political leaders are taking them for. So in a situation where the CSO and the COS were part of the hoodlums that battered their sole administrator, I think the man has not really done well. This now call for transparency. This now call for serious economic transparency. People now have to be accountable. The leaders now have to be accountable to the people, because they know now that if you are not accountable, if you are not transparent, if people do not know the way you spend their resources, definitely they might be coming after you. When people lose confidence in the state or in any leadership, they will take to self-help. But taking to self-help may be disastrous at times, because it will come with anarchy. It will come with lawlessness, which is not acceptable. So if we want to stop all this, it has started now from our order. Who know where next? So people, leaders should learn lessons. And finally on this, as a security expert, when something happens and people, the way people will rate it is not the way I will rate it, I've been thinking what is going to be the multiplier effect of this. The multiplier effect of what happened, the battering of the sole administrator, the multiplier effect of it is what has been my concern. And that is exactly what you see that is happening now. In this process now, don't forget, no matter how bad, no matter how corrupt is the sole administrator, he has his own supporters and his own followers. He has his own believers that whatever that happened to him, there must be reprisal attack. So before you know what is happening, the people against him, the people in his favor, they will come together, they will come later to clash. That clash, the multiplier effect of it is this side, definitely, before you know, is extending. It might extend even to the state. That is it. Now, a vigilante man has been killed, a police officer has been killed in this process from that little thing. The reprisal attack might be coming from the family of the vigilante man, from friends and relatives of the police officers. So from there, this thing might escalate, even beyond the state. So I think the police at the federal should quickly rush in to support the commissioner of police to see how they could nip this in the bud. Because if this thing is allowed to aggravate, honestly, it may be worrisome to the entire people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is it. The multiplier effect. It has not ended. It will begin to expand until something is done very quickly. And that should be done now. I know the commissioner of police in Rivers State, Gbenga Adepoju. I know him that he's a very efficient and effective police officer. But then, at times, he may need serious backup. from the top, it may need serious backup, serious synergy with other military and paramilitary and security agencies in Rivers State to quickly stop this at this level before it escalates to another level, which may not be too good for us as a country. The political system in Rivers State today is heavily polarized. And you like it or not, there are some persons in faction A, there are some persons in faction B. And you know Nigeria political system. If you are a serious political leader and you are working with the power that be, and you are operating or your boys are misbehaving, your boys may be above the law. That is it. Your boys may be above the law because immediately it happened that day, I expect something to happen. I expect some people to have been arrested. Some people should have been in court now. But if it has not happened, if there is no punitive action against any lawbreaker, that is to say there is no deterrent. And if there is no deterrent, you are encouraging further actions. That is the problem.